What's up, guys? Team Moto back. Try to do a quick 0 to 60 for y'all, especially before traffic gets heavy. Trying to find a little spot to do it in, not too busy. Very interested in what I'm gonna see. Still testing out these mirrors to see how they work. Kid wanted to hear my bike, so too bad I didn't have a good exhaust on here, but that's pretty cool. That's the first time that ever happened. Try to get our first 0 to 60 test. Kind of missed one of the shifts there. I'm gonna redo that one. .8, way better. Trying to work on my starts. All right, 6.8. It's not too bad. I'm trying to have a good RPM, but also to where I don't just launch the bike, because that's gonna be slower. That's gonna have a slow time if I have the wheel up in the air. So, all right, let's go ahead and do this again. .6, that's better. One felt good. All right, so about mid 6s is what I'm getting from 0 to 60. That's not gonna say every bike's gonna do this, because it really depends on shifting more than anything, and I'm still working on that. As y'all know, I'm new to this, so I'm not gonna be the best at 0 to 60s, but I think I'm doing fairly decent. This is basically stock condition, just with the silencer out. I didn't gut the exhaust this time. I'm gonna do another video with the exhaust gutted, see if there's any difference. I don't think there will be. Maybe slight difference, but who knows? As we saw in the top speed test, there was like no difference. There was really no difference at all. There was no difference at all, matter of fact. Like we seen, there was no difference at all in top speed. So, like I said, I was just doing it for an experiment. Like a why not? Fix my mirrors. I got a little jacked up because I was hitting them as I was my front wheel was going up in the air. yeah, our best time was 6.6 at 289 feet. Max speeds, oh no, top speed right now is 65, but had nothing to do with that. But yeah, not too bad. Like I said, I doubt the next test we do is going to be any different or any better. I really highly doubt that, but we're going to do this test again for a third time once I get a true exhaust upgrade, which I'm looking toward the Yoshi. So, and then I'm also looking to do a flash and all of that stuff. Well, I hope y'all like this video. What y'all think about the 0 to 60? Was it extremely slow? Was it decent? I think it's decent for a stock bike. We already know out the factory it's very docile power. Enough power, but docile. But it's great for new riders like me, myself, and some of my viewers, so you can still be on the highway, so still very smooth though. This bike is just so easy to ride. It feels great being out because the weather was terrible. Tornadoes, floods, just rain. And that's stuff we never get in San Antonio. Feels great to be back on the bike. It really does. I missed it so much. I wanted to post a video so bad. So far the phone app's working pretty good. Pretty decent. I have to go back and replay the footage, see how it looked, see how accurate it looked, but I think it's pretty accurate. I'd like to do a 60-40 test, I mean a 40-60 test, like a test of getting on the highway or so, or it's a top-end test for when I do make upgrades so I can come back and compare them. So if I make flash and all those air box and snorkel upgrades and not just see 0 to 60, but the actual stuff that matters, because 0 to 60 it's not going to be like as important as you would say like a 40 to 60 or something, like getting out of people's way or getting onto the highway. I think that's more important, in my opinion. Unless you do like motocross or something and you want to work on your starts or something, but getting onto the highway, passing lanes, getting out of people's way, especially in San Antonio, I would like to do a 60-40, I mean a 40-60 test. Just to compare it before I start all my upgrades to it. What do y'all think? I haven't seen too many people do that, if any. Have done a stock test, 0 to 60 or 40 to 60 test before and after upgrades. Usually it's just a first ride. Well, y'all like to see those things. I think you'll actually do a real world test of, should I actually buy these as a customer? I think that'd be more relatable than just saying, oh yeah, I feel a difference. If you actually have numbers to put up with it, I think it give viewers and customers an idea of like, is it worth that much money to put those upgrades? Because upgrades are not cheap when you put money into them. Like little airbox upgrades, but that's not gonna make a difference. Once you start getting flashes and tune, like, and exhaust, all those, it gets expensive. So let me know what y'all think. This will be the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for commenting as well. I really enjoy the comments. Team Moto out.